Today is January 18th, 2022. This is Mordecai, host of the updates, bringing you your daily Elden Ring update. There is wishful news about Elden Ring today. So remember how the other week we talked about Elden Ring becoming the most wishlisted game on Steam, overtaking Dying Light 2? Well, just this morning, Techland Games, the developers of Dying Light 2, tweeted that their game has been wishlisted 3 million times on Steam. And since Elden Ring is above it on the list, that means that it's been wishlisted more than 3 million times already. It's also been followed nearly 300,000 times on Steam as well, just behind Party Animals. And while wishlists and follows on Steam don't translate to sales necessarily, it's still a significant number. And as we discussed a few months back, Bandai Namco has stated that they expect Elden Ring to sell around 4 million copies worldwide by the end of the Japanese fiscal year, which ends on the last day of March. And I'd say it's pretty attainable to sell that many copies in just 5 weeks, considering that their previous game Sekiro sold 2 million copies in just its first 10 days. And that game did not have as much hype around it as Elden Ring does now. Speaking of hype though, I'm curious to know how many concurrent players the game will hit on Steam during launch day, cause Dark Souls 3 peaked at around 130k on launch, which beat Valve's record for a third-party title at the time. And then Sekiro peaked at around the same amount in 2019. But I expect that Elden Ring could potentially double that amount, considering all the hype and the fact that it's a multiplayer game. Again, these are just Steam numbers. It's not even accounting for the fact that Elden Ring is the first From game to drop on 5 platforms on the same day. So yeah, in case you didn't know by now, we are on the cusp of one of the most anticipated games of all time. But anyway, for now, this has been your daily Elden Ring update for January 18th, 2022.